Hey you guys, so I am going to attempt to make a page marker for my standard size TN, and I got the inspiration from one of my fellow YouTubers and planner babe, SCRAPCRAFTICS. She made these for her planner, for her inserts, so I thought it was a good idea to make some additional things just so I can get baby all cute and dolled up. So this is what this video is gonna be about, and what I'm using is a scrap piece of paper that I had left over from when I made a dashboard, and I probably will go in and do voiceovers throughout this, but this is my first time making it, so I just hope y'all stick around and see how this turns out. So if you want to see me try my first page marker for babies inserts, stick around. So I got super excited about starting this project, so I forgot to press record, so that's why you just see me laminate that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this sheet right here that I got from AC Moore, just to kind of show you how I cut it down to size and laminate it. So on my craft board underneath this sheet, I've already marked the measurements of my TN, but I still like to use the planner inserts as well as any paper that I've already cut down and trimmed to size, just to make sure that it's going to fit that particular project. So I have some leftover laminate that I'm going to use, and I'm using the small corner rounder just around the edges of my insert. When I'm putting items inside of my laminate pockets, I like to try to get it as close to the edge as possible. That way when it's time to trim everything up, it's less trimming, because I only have to worry about the size that doesn't have anything in it. So now I'm putting it up against the actual pages in my insert, because I want to make sure that I cut it just right so the pages can slide through the bookmark. And again, right here, I am rounding the corners just for a cleaner look. So here's where I started to struggle. The only ruler that I had was this plastic Erin Condren ruler, and the young lady whose video that I watched, she had a heavy duty metal ruler, and the reason for using the ruler is just so you can cut the line in the right place and not get, make a crooked line. I can never say that word. But so your line can be straight, and also so you can kind of just stay in one spot, because if you try to freehand it, you might get it a little off. So as you can see, it worked. I just had to go on my ends and slice it a little bit more. And so I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, and then I'm going to go ahead and round the corners just to match the paper that I rounded on the inside. So in this sheet, it was intended to be a bookmark with 2 slits in it, but I cut a little bit too deep. Well, not too deep. I cut it too high on the top, and also I made it just a little bit too short. That's why measurements are very, very important when you're making these bookmarks. So I just decided to go ahead and cut and make it a 1 slit bookmark, and it worked out. I mean, who says everything has to be identical? So as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and round these corners as well and pop this into the insert just to show you how it looks. Okay, so this next one is going to be a reusable dashboard. And basically what a dashboard is something that's going to cover insert that you have, or just as deco. So what I have are 2 pouches, and I'm going to create 1 pouch about the size of an actual planner, so I can be able to just sit whatever type of dashboard I want to use for that week or that month in that pocket. So let's go ahead and measure out the pocket sizes first. So when you're making pockets out of your laminate pouches, you want to make sure that you are measuring and cutting exactly the same size, especially if you're doing a double pocket to make a cover or an insert, because you don't want them to be off at all. So here's a tip: use a piece of tape or some washi tape just to hold down the back side of the laminate pocket to keep it from sliding around when you're trying to maneuver when putting pieces inside of the pockets. So as you can see, I'm using my corner rounders again. That's what happens when you get a new gadget. You want to use it all the time. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to lay the pockets down. I've already taken the shiny side, as you can see, so both sides of the shiny sides are touching, and I'm laying it down. I'm going to make sure I have it spaced out enough to give me an area where I can create an illusion of a spine. So when I go to fold over the pocket, I'm able to fit one or multiple inserts inside of it based on the size of the spine that I create. So remember, when you're trying to create a double-sided type of dashboard, insert, what have you, you have to really make sure you're lining it up. And when you're making pockets, because the shiny sides are together, it's gonna slide and it's gonna give you a little fight, but just keep tapping and keep sliding, it'll work out. And as you can see, I left that space in the middle to, like I said, create a larger area for the spine, because I want to be able to use that as a cover to kind of house all of my inserts. after trimming it, I go ahead and cut the top part off, and that's the part that's going to be the opening for my reusable dashboard cover. And I'm going to go in and again round the corners. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fold it over and take, if you have a score, it'll work better, but I just take something that has a blunt end, like my whiteout, and just go up and down so I can close it and make it work. So as you can see, it opens up, and this is the size of my inserts that I'll make, and I'll put on both sides, and as you can see, it comes in and out really easy. And another tip that I picked up from the YouTuber, she took a hole punch, and she didn't use the whole hole punch, but the top half of it to make a little groove at the top and the bottom of the dashboard, so when you put it in your pocket, the strings or the bands won't rub. So as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and just slide it into the first string that's available, just so you can get a visual effect. But it closes perfect. I'm so pleased with it. And as you can see, I'm just going to slide another little insert in there just so you can have another visual, just to see how it looks. So I hope this helped. Tag me in your photos or in your videos of you making some inserts for your TN. So again, thank you for watching Her Lovely Plan, where my purpose is to create and inspire one plan at a time.